Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Today I am participating in Scrap Tube 101 put on by the Scrappy Sisters, and you can go visit their channel. I'll link it down below to see what their what they say in their video, and then I think there's going to be several people participating in this, so you can follow along on other channels, and hopefully I'll be able to link those down below. If not, I'm sure they'll have those down below on the Scrappy Sisters channel. So we have a list of 10 questions that we're answering today, and hopefully I can shed a little light on what I do for my YouTube channel. So the first question is, what is something you wish someone had told you before you started your crafty YouTube channel? And I would say I think I would like to have known that sometimes there's face-to-face videos like the one I'm doing right now. This is not really something that I like doing, but here I am doing it anyway. So, and then also maybe the amount of time that it takes to put into creating the videos. Once you've got your video done, you've got to edit it and then voice it, and I don't know if I'm just super picky about my editing, but it takes me a while to do, so it's not a quick thing by any stretch of the imagination. My second question is, what is the best thing about having a crafty YouTube channel? And I think that is the camaraderie that we have amongst YouTubers. It's a lot of fun just kind of learning what everyone else does and seeing their channels. And seeing the inspiration that they get and being inspired from one another. Why did I start my channel? I started it because I originally thought I wanted to do some design teamwork, and in order to do that you need a blog, or you need to be very active on social media, and I'm not really good about being active on social media other than my channel. Instagram is hit and miss. I don't post everything there. I post some things there. Facebook is hit and miss. I post some things there and other things I don't post. My YouTube channel, I am pretty good about getting at least one video up a week, usually on a Sunday. There are times that I skip a couple weeks, and it's usually if I've been sick and I haven't had the opportunity to voice anything because I'm coughing a lot or something like that. Right now, I did skip last week. I think it was last week. I injured my back, so I haven't been scrapbooking as much as I would like, and so I'm just barely able to meet my commitments to hop stuff that we've done, or hops that are going on or coming up, and I don't really have a whole lot in the can for my regular Sunday release. So anyway, that's why I started it. I started it so I could do design team stuff, and I quickly realized that I'm not sure I really want to do design team stuff. I don't want to have to create a layout using specific things necessarily. So I kind of shied away from that after I got started. I actually did do some design team stuff for CSI, which is the color something inspiration. Anyway, you can look them up. They've got a Facebook page. It used to be on a website, but you weren't required to use specific product per se. They might say use wood veneer, and you would use wood veneer, but it didn't have to be from a specific company. And they didn't send you stuff that you had to use. You just used what you had on hand. So it's more about like a recipe challenge, using particular colors, particular embellishments, and telling a particular story, or having your story told in a particular way. Like maybe you have to use something from a list of prompts, or maybe something is written as like a haiku or something like that. So it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, but I decided I needed to take a break from it for a while, and I never went back. So that is the answer to that question. So is there a meaning behind your channel name? Why, yes, there is. When I was a little kid, they had a series called Schoolhouse Rock, and it was on TV, and they had like little snippets of cartoons in between other things that you'd be watching. So I'm sure a lot of people probably remember I'm Just a Bill sitting on Capitol Hill. It had a little song that went with it, and it helped you learn kind of like the process of what it takes to put a bill through, or conjunction junction. It helped you learn how to do conjunctions. Anyway, so my brother's like 6 years older than me, and he used to watch those, and the science edition of Schoolhouse Rock had a character called Interplanet Janet, and so he started calling me Interplanet Janet when I was little, and it really bugged me that he would call me that, and then some of his friends started calling me that. But if you listen to her theme song, it's Interplanet Janet, she's the Galaxy Girl. And so as I got older, I decided to embrace it, and he doesn't really call me Interplanet Janet anymore, but I decided to have my channel be Galaxy Girl Creations after that particular nickname. So Interplanet Janet, she's the Galaxy Girl. You can go over on YouTube and look up Interplanet Janet, and you can see the theme song if you'd like. It's really fun, and so that's why I go with Galaxy Girl Creations. What do I film my videos on? I film them on my iPhone, which is what I'm holding right now doing this video, and it is an iPhone 8 Plus. And how do I edit my videos and what program? I use Movie Maker on my, not Movie Maker, iMovie on my Mac. And I did used to use Movie Maker on a PC, but I really enjoy using it on my Mac. I can just I film, and then all of my stuff automatically uploads to the iCloud, and then I can pull them down onto my Mac laptop into iMovie and create from there. I know a lot of people do it on their cell phones. I don't have, I could do it on my cell phone, but I don't know, maybe they have better eyesight than I have, or they have smaller fingers. I fat finger everything, and even with my large iPhone, I have a hard time seeing the screen. So I do it on my Macintosh. Do I create my own thumbnails? No, I don't. So that was a quick one. How do I get my filming device to film overhead shots? Okay, so back behind me, you can see this little clip right here, and it's on this really stiff, bendable, I guess it must be wire inside, but it clips up here, and then I can move it around and clip my iPhone in there and get my overhead shots. And that was under $10 on Amazon. Super cheap, works really well. And then do I use any special lighting for my videos? I have these two white lights here. You can see there's one here and one over there. And those, my husband just brought those home from work. They were getting rid of them, and so I use those. And then I have these lights here, and these ones are studio lights that came with the umbrellas, and they used to have the umbrellas on them, and they were kind of put up in a different format. I have since taken the umbrellas off, and I'm trying it without that, because the umbrellas block a lot of the storage over here. So there's a light over here. You can see it up there. And I couldn't get to any of these bins and the stuff on this particular wall. I have a scrap box, so that's what you're looking at here. So I had a hard time getting to stuff, so that's why I decided to take the umbrellas off and see how it worked out. Let's see here. How expensive do I think it is to have everything you need to start a crafty YouTube channel? If you already have a smartphone, like an iPhone, it's not very expensive because you can do it on your phone, and you can edit through iMovie. I think my lights, the studio lights, were under $50 or $60, And then that clip that you see up here was super cheap, you know, maybe, I don't know, I think it was under 10. So I think you could probably do it for under $70 if you really wanted to do it. You may not have a setup like this that I have where I'm able to clip my overhead lighting here, but I have filmed a couple of things at my mom's house, and she has a large desk that doesn't have any way for me to clip it to, so I have used the bins that you use for dies, the metal dies. So Art Bin makes a case for those, and it has like metal, not metal, it has magnetic sheets in it, and then you put your dies in there, and so they get really heavy. I've been able to clip this clip to that and then have the wire go straight up and over and be able to film that way. So basically, if you had anything heavy that you could set on your desk, you might even be able to do it, clip it to your like a die cut machine, like a Sizzix Big Shot or something like that, and use it that way. You have to kind of get creative, but I think it's pretty doable for under, you know, $50, $60. Hopefully that answered all the questions. If you have any other questions, leave those down below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. And don't forget to check out the Scrappy Sisters YouTube channel, and we'll see who else plays along. Thanks a lot. I'll see you guys next time.